Just imagine working side by side with someone for nearly 60 years. That's the reality for two barbers who have built a unique partnership and friendship. And this week's Finding Minnesota, we go to Mora, where Ron and Denny have been all the buzz in a small town.
How's Jan?
Good. Matter of fact, I got her up to Crystal.
Nobody knows a town quite like a barber does. And in Mora, they learned long ago that the best place to get the lowdown
Barbershop
is the downtown barbershop.
With these guys, we never ask them how they want it done. We just do it.
They say, how can you stand there and just look at a head of hair all day? I says, well, it's better than some doctors what they have to look at, you know.
Since 1959, 86-year-old Ron Stark has been cutting hair, while 3 feet away, 82-year-old Denny Schulz has been doing the same.
He said he wanted the best-looking barber down there that he could find at that given time, and I held my hand up.
But the barber inspector says he's from Iowa. You got to talk real slow.
The jokes and jabs are as synchronized as their scissors.
I think we're both easygoing, and I don't think we've had a really serious squabble.
Ron and Denny haven't just built a friendship over the decades, they've built a brotherhood, one they willingly share with their clients.
He's the only guy that's cut my hair since 1964, because when you're 13 and you get a guy that you can talk to at that age, and really made a difference in my life, just a barber.
A barber at times, a therapist at others. There have been countless crew cuts, flat tops, and heinies over the years. And mixed right in, there's been advice on everything from careers to family.
This is my nephew, Gary.
Gary Stark was 9 years old when he became one of his uncle's first customers. And there are pictures to prove it.
Well, whenever we have problems, we come to the barber shop, you know.
The longevity is measured by the camaraderie. When a client turned 100, Ron and Denny teamed up to give him a free haircut. Others returned for a trim, decades after they've left.
I treasure this picture. He says, you cut my hair on graduation day. So he's back for his 50th graduation, but he had a picture that I gave him a haircut.
When Ron Denny and former partner Gordy tallied 150 years of cutting-edge success, the town blocked off Main Street and threw a party. A local artist even wrote a song about them.
Hey, 150 years in the barbershop biz. Clip, snip, whisk your hair away. Hey, hey!
But sadly, sometimes good things do come to an end. Both men have lost close friends along this journey. And more than once, families have asked them to go to a funeral home for one final haircut.
And you visited with those guys for so many years, it's hard not to want to visit with them when they're there. And I find that difficult. You want to talk to them, and I have.
The partners have no plans to retire, and that's good news for new owner Eric Watrin. Like the town, he views them as irreplaceable.
Worst case scenario, we'll just keep cutting.
That's because there are more conversations to be had, more world problems to solve, more friends to make.
I can't say anything negative.
And I guess it's the pot at the end of a rainbow. You don't expect this type of thing, any recognition. You just do what you do. You know, everybody who walks through that door is a friend. Even if you've never met them before in your life. When they get in here, they're a friend.
John Lauritsen, WCCO 4 News.
Well, even though they don't plan on retiring, Ron and Denny only cut hair on certain days. Over the years, friends say both men have done countless hours of volunteer work, giving back to the town they love.